Yo, 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 welcome to D Hub Sports. Welcome back, people. How's everybody doing to this evening? Right here, it is 6:57 right here in the Atlantic region of New Brunswick. How are y'all doing? I hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, it's another episode of The Possible Outcome. If you don't know what the possible outcome is, it's a show where we look into the we take a view into the Premier League, the upcoming Premier League games, and let me just put this on mute. And yeah, do it more like a deep dive into what we think the possible outcome would be for the upcoming games in the weekend. Like this weekend, it will be match day 35, I believe. Yeah, match day 35, bro. It's more just yo, the season is almost coming to an end. The season is almost coming to an end. Yeah, it's what we got. What just yeah, three more. I think three more match days to go after 35. Then also, I think there's gonna be a round of 34 replay, like those games that was missed. The game against for teams like Tottenham, Brighton, Chelsea, Newcastle United, and Man City. They're going to be replayed on March 14. But let's not focus on the one. Let's focus on what we have in front of us, which is match day 35. But before we do that, we're just going to do a quick recap of what we had for match day 34, I believe. Yeah, match day 34. Just to do a quick recap for to see where we at in terms of how the possible outcome our possible outcome has been faring this season. It's yeah, we just started it. It's not all that great so far. Big up Isaac. Yeah, we have 5 games left. United have 5 games left, I believe. 5 or 4, I think. So I don't know. The final, maybe Mark is including the final, but for me, I think match day 35, 36, 37, and I think we have match day 26, if I'm not mistaken, or 34, if I'm not mistaken. So that's 35, 36, 37, 38. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. We have 5 games left. Yeah, but let's not talk about that. Let's look at what we have. Quickly, we're gonna just do a recap of what we had. Yeah, we'll do a recap of what we had last week. Let me make this big. The recap of match day 34. So we match day 34, the game between Brentford and Luton. Tesh and I went with the both team to get on the score sheet. Yeah, Max said he hates Further, bro. I was just looking at match day 35. I'm like, yo, we got 4 more games to go, 3 more games to go. So my head, I lost count there. Yeah, he's saying he hates mathematics and Further. Yeah, that's yeah. We have to for match day 34. Tesh was present. Yeah, I believe Tesh was present. He's gonna be joining us soon. We had Luton and Brentford. We said we're going to keep up with Brent. We know Brentford always gets a goal. Luton, on the other hand, would definitely get you a goal at home. So we went with the more like what people say the obvious and both teams to get on the score sheet. That game ended 5-1 in favor of Brentford. Brentford was it was I didn't expect that result, but it was something that happened. For Sheffield United, we went with on Burnley. We went with both teams to get on the score sheet. I think I had a small lean towards the home side or a draw, but it wasn't to be. Burnley was super hot on that night, and they ran with the 4-1 victory over Sheffield. Yeah. Now Wolves, yeah, for Wolves Arsenal, we at first I thought maybe Wolves might just do something, right? But Wolves at the moment, I think it's the wrong time for them to be dropping off form, right? It's not looking good for them dropping form at this time of the season, what we tend to call most people tend to call the business end of the season. Wolves it's funny, bro, because they sit in 12th position with 43 points. Fulham, for all their exploit they've been doing up and down, they and 13th position with 42 points. Crystal Palace, who's been having it just shows you how what a W can do for you, what 3 points can do for you. Crystal Palace have been in 14th position for the longest of time since I remember. But yeah, 3 wins in the bounce put them at same 14th position with a strong 39 points, 4 points above Brentford, who are on 35 points. So for me, the Wolves side, they've been not been looking good. So but they I was thinking Arsenal were wrong with this one, but we went with Arsenal team total of a 2+ goal, and that game ended 2-0 in favor to the Gunners. Yeah, Everton, Nottingham Forest. So man, I thought this was gonna be a draw. Tesh was like, yeah, he was gonna go with the home side to get the win, or at least maybe a draw. He didn't see the home side losing this one. So you know what? I decided to say, okay, I'm gonna go with the Forest team to get a total of 2 goals, at least Forest to get 2 goals in the game, but it wasn't the case. It was Forest were toothless on the night. Everton ran with the 2-0 victory over Nottingham Forest. And the Aston Villa Bournemouth game, yeah, this one was looking more like, because I was like, yeah, I wasn't too impressed with the Bournemouth run prior to this game. So I went with the home win, or at least this game will be a draw. The draw was solely because I didn't want that. I'm still have this hope in me that my team United might just win a couple 5 games in a row, and maybe Aston Villa might just drop maybe 2 or 3, and we might just catch them. But that's just me. So I went with the home win or the draw just to sneak in my bias in there. And also the thing, the strongest one for us was the both team to get on the score sheet. And yeah, also I went with Watkins to score. Guess what he did? He did not score, but he provided 2 assists. It's just it's just weird how these guys they just ruin your outcome. But it is what it is. Aston Villa ran with the thing a 3-1 victory on that day. They ran with they won 3-1. Yeah, both teams were on the score sheet. Yeah, moving to Crystal Palace West Ham. I did say this, right? If there was a game last week on match day 34 that I was super confident on about the possible outcome. That if I had all the money on the world, I would just maybe me putting all the money on the world on this game might just make the bookies do what, call both team to actually make, I don't know, just do something. But if I said it that if I was a betting man and I had a lot of money to throw away, I would put it on this one. I actually said I don't know why it didn't reflect here. Maybe because we didn't state it. I actually said both teams to get on the score sheet in the first half. That was actually what I said. I've been following both teams for almost 4 or 5 seasons now. Their games, it's always interesting. It's they always get on the score sheet in the first half, right? So for me, it wasn't I wasn't surprised to see both teams getting on the score sheet. Both teams actually, did I even say, maybe I have to rewatch the video, and I think I said there was something I said about there was something I said about both teams to get to get say that, because I was looking at for a 2-2 draw or a 3-2 Crystal Palace win, because I didn't want West Ham to win that game. I wanted West Ham to actually stay behind United, because they winning that game would put them ahead. So I went with both teams to get on the score sheet in the first half, as well as both teams to get 2 goals each, but it wasn't captured in the write up. So I just leave it at both teams to get a score sheet. That was what we did. Yeah, for Fulham Liverpool, Tesh went with the Liverpool to win this or draw. I think I went with the Fulham or a draw, because I don't know why I was so confident about this whole Fulham thing, because Fulham recently have been on some form, right? So yeah, yeah. So yeah, big up Man's coming in. Big up, man. One of these days we'd have a chat, and I have to talk. I have to pick your brains as to why. I know you have everybody's entitled to their opinion, but Eric Ten Hag out, and yeah, who would you like to see in place of Eric Ten Hag? I'm not saying don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there are no coaches out there, but I'm just saying, who would you like to see, and what will your reasons be? But if you're just, I know, if you're just trying to rile up somebody in the chat room, big ups to yourself. You are the king of chaos. I like that. Yeah, that's the recap, guys. That's the recap from match day 34. And I think we pretty much did good in this one. Yeah. like the Everton one, I fluffed that one. The Oli Watkins one for the Aston Villa, I did not get that right for the Oli Watkins. My co-host Tesh actually think he got a lot of this right though, bro. Tesh is on some fire right now, some hot fire right now. He's like next season we're gonna do a score. We're gonna score ourselves and see who's got more of the outcomes right. Yeah, moving to today's possible outcome. um I'm still waiting on Tesh, but I feel like, let me, 1 second guys. I got a message here, let me see. Okay, all right. Tesh will join shortly. Yeah, he's right here, speaking about the angel, he just showed up. Big up Tesh. Let me put Tesh to the screen. Tesh, what's going on? You look
I'm pissed. I am pissed. Like, let's just leave that. Let's leave that for now. Imagine being ready by 5:40 and just
Mhm.
getting here now. It's like you're driving and you're in traffic.
Oh yeah.
Like seriously.
Yo, Mark, I know Mark was riling up Mark for the Eric Tenaga out statement. Yeah, Mark is saying I'm keeping receipt. Bro, let me just bring that back on the oof, what did I do?
Munch is everything I got.
Oh, he does it silently though. He does it silently. Yes, I was saying you're on some steam right here, bro. Your diamond, your possible outcomes are looking like a diamond cut one, bro. Like, yo, I know we did put this together. We did put this together. I know I went with the shell feed to win or draw, so I lost on that one, but we
Is
did
this the
agree on this one.
is this the recap?
Yeah, this is the recap from last.
H- how did we do?
That's what I'm looking almost for. If we go by this, right? D Hub Spot actually went. If we go by this, D Hub Spot actually did
Hundred
more
percent.
like 100%, right? But
Wow.
if we're gonna look
Wow.
at who the individuals, right? It was more like it was big up yourself, brush. If we're gonna look at the individual thing, it was more like, yo, I think I would be get scoring about 65, 60%, but you would be on some 100%
No, no,
stuff
I don't
right
think
there.
I got the Arsenal right. I didn't.
No, what
I
did
didn't
you
get the
say about
Arsenal.
Arsenal? You said
Arsenal.
goals or a
I said.
draw.
I think I checked. I think Arsenal. I said both teams to score. So I probably would have
What in a
failed the
nice, because
Arsenal.
I know I said that
Yeah.
Arsenal to at least get two goals. I
Score
went
two.
with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You went with the Arsenal 2 goals. Yeah. Yeah. That was the one I think I
So
messed
yeah.
up on.
Did you get my message on the yeah? So we're
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah. I
go
did. I
straight.
did. I did.
Yeah.
I
So
did.
we're gonna go straight into today's yeah. We're gonna go straight into today's show. Also, it's the possible outcome, the match day 35. Now we're into the show for tonight. Yeah, guys. Please don't forget to smash the like on the video, please, guys. Those of us on X, please don't forget to give us a retweet if you can. We'll really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. So yeah, Tej, I'm gonna start with this one, right? I'm gonna start with this one. So both teams are out of Europe.
Mhm.
West Ham, Liverpool out of Europe. We knew that already. Last week West Ham took I'm laughing because West Ham got beat as like someone that stole from the marketplace.
Put their pants down.
So West Ham got beat. You know how back home, right? If you go do some stupid things, right? Yeah.
That's it. Beaten like teeth.
Yeah. So
Which
that so I was a little bit surprised. Like, yo, bro, you shouldn't be pulling. They shouldn't be dealing with you like this, right? So, but it is what it is. Remember that game I said both would team will actually get on the score sheet in the first half, and it looked like, yo, I didn't miss at all.
mm,
But having said that, West Ham lost 5-0. Liverpool, we saw Liverpool lose last week. That was it was a Crystal Palace. No, they won Fulham. Sorry, my bad. They won Fulham 3-1. The
mhm.
the favorite Liverpool scored so far this season has been 3-1, 3-1 Liverpool, right? So they won
Yeah.
3-1. And I was like, um, so I'm looking at the game. I'm like, okay, they won 3-1. So what would this week now? What they lost 2-0. to Everton. So I'm looking at them. I'm saying, okay, it feels like the title hopes is done. It's all but done, right? I
Mm-hmm.
feel like we shouldn't be calling Arsenal the butlers anymore. We should put that label on Liverpool. Although Liverpool are just 3 points behind Arsenal, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've played both teams have played the same amount of game. Both teams have played 34 games each. Man City have a game in hand. They won 4-1 today. Brighton, no 4-0 today at Brighton. So yeah, they are 1 point behind what we call it, behind Arsenal. So Liverpool on let me talk about Liverpool now. Liverpool will be looking to get back on winning ways. Like they I don't see them losing this game. But on the flip side of things, they haven't won 3 times in a row in a season against West Ham. The last time this happened was about 10 years ago, right? About 10 seasons, 10 years ago. So, I feel like, yeah, 10 previous attempts. Let's put it that way. Let me not say yes. 10 previous attempts, right? This one, bro,
Do you think with West Ham?
West Ham at home, the West Ham at home, West Ham might just be, West Ham would not want to lose this. We saw what Everton did to Liverpool. So if West Ham actually takes a leaf of that Everton's booklet and replicate what we saw them do against Liverpool, I feel West Ham can maybe get the draw, right? But do West Ham have the hunger and the desire to want to do that? That's another question. Because for Everton, you could see that it was a Merseyside derby, and they
Mm-hmm.
were up for it. The players were up for it. The players knew that if they win that one or at least get a draw, that puts them in a good position. Right now, they have on 39 points, which is very good for them. Considering the fact that they got point deduction and all of that, right? So for me, let me see. For me, I would I would go with both teams to get on the score sheet. I would like to lean towards let me just make my notes now while we're here. West
So both teams
Liverpool.
to both teams to get on the
Both
score sheet seems like a fair shout though. To be fair,
both teams to get on the score sheet, right? But I'm
yeah.
trying to go a little bit further. Yeah, Liverpool to get I don't want to Liverpool to get 2 goals. Let me leave it that way. Liverpool to get 2 goals.
Yes. Also,
Liverpool to
yeah.
get 2 goals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's leave it that way. Let's leave it that way. Let's leave it that way. So that would be my possible outcome. Let me just for all intent and purpose, let me just give you the last 5 meetings between both of them. It's been like a Liverpool,
5-1,
all
3-1,
Liverpool,
2-1,
all
1-0,
Liverpool, 5-1
1-0,
through.
3-2.
Yeah. So yeah, yeah. So for me, I think Liverpool. I wouldn't say the draw. I think like Liverpool go if I was a betting man, I put a little bit of money on the Liverpool side. But now that for me, I would be safe and just say both teams to get on the score sheet,
Mm-hmm.
or Liverpool team total would be a 2+.
2+. Okay, so
Yeah,
2+. Okay, makes sense. I
yeah,
think that's fair. That's fair, Sean.
yeah.
If I will go again, like I think it's I'll probably go with away or draw.
Away or draw. So you want me to include that? Let me make it Do you
Because
want me? Do you want me to include it?
it's not it's the same thing you're saying, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, same
yeah,
thing. Yeah,
yeah,
away or
yeah,
draw. Yeah, but be more vague as opposed to you being a bit more. You be a bit more what they call it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let's take us through the Crystal Palace Fulham.
Crystal Palace Forum. Quickly, let me just run it up here. Crystal Palace Forum.
I
The
think
honestly,
Fulham
this
at
game's
home.
Forum for oh my, I hate these games, right? Because it's like
Yeah.
Crystal Palace seems to be on some kind of format. I don't understand.
I think the win against
Sorry, sorry, I'm thinking I'm mistaken Everton. Sorry, go ahead.
no Crystal Palace, the win against Liverpool, that 1-0 win, which in my opinion should have at least been 2 if Mateta had actually converted the chance he had. That win, I think, was the turning point for them. It was a turning point for them. It was a turning point for them so far this season. I really, and to go, but maybe this game might just, if they get a good result in this game, then I would say, okay, that really was a turning point for me, because Crystal Palace and West Ham, they've always been that team where it could swing either way. So Fulham might just be, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, they've basically last three they've done well in their last three. Fulham, I understand, man. As in blood everywhere. It's
And
weird
they've
though
been
when you see
rushing up and down.
Yes, it's when you that phase of busy doing nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, so that, basically busy doing nothing. So you know what? I'll probably give say both teams to score. Both teams to score.
Mm-hmm.
I probably leaned
Okay.
more towards the Crystal Palace win, but Fulham is at home, right? So you don't take that chance. So I probably should suggest both teams to score.
Both teams to get on the score sheet. Cash
Yeah,
says both teams to score. Let me see if there's anything in there for me. Yeah, I like the sound of a draw in this one. I like the sound of
yeah.
both teams to get to at least not, there might not be a winner in this one. So
It's tough. Yeah, it's tough.
yeah, yeah, it is tough. Let me see what the stand, like the standing. Crystal Palace 39 points in 14th position. Fulham at 30 at, so it's between 13 and 14 place on the league table. Fulham is 42, Crystal Palace is 39. So if a win for Crystal Palace puts them on the same points with Fulham, but Fulham will be ahead of them with goal difference. So I'd say draw on this one. I would say
You
draw on
do,
this one. I would say draw on this one. I would go. Let me just make that note on the possible outcome draw on this one. Next will be we're gonna skip one. We're gonna Tesh. You could move this thing from your end, right?
what's that? I change it. Yeah, I can change it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna skip this one and go straight to the Newcastle Sheffield. I might surprise. No, no, I'm not gonna surprise anybody here because I was gonna say
Sheffield to win.
I was gonna say there might be an offset. Joe Test. Maybe when we finish, we'll go through the things and look for and see if there's going to be a possible upset in this round of fixtures. But let's look. Let's keep it sane. Um, Eddie Howe takes on Chris Wilder, right? So let's see. I don't see for me. This one might be pretty easy for me. I'm just gonna go with Newcastle because if United played Sheffield United the way they did and
Mhm,
where at least they were able to cap Sheffield United open in the first 35 minutes, but I know they couldn't come back, take their chances, right? If the
mhm,
opportunity arises for the likes of Newcastle, man, they will bury it. They would put it away. And for me, looking at how Sheffield were, they were more of okay, let's sit back, catch United on the counter, right? They
mhm,
have these two strikers that they use. They like to play with the two strikers and the five in the midfield with the wing back and the three at defense. So if they set up like that, right, against the Newcastle side who lost 2-0 to Crystal Palace away, or that result was a good result for United, right? So
mhm.
um I feel like Newcastle will put four past them.
Just before past Sheffield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Newcastle.
think Sheffield United, nah, that match. Honestly, like sometimes, honestly, I feel like when after the heat of the moment, right, those goals just
Mhm.
came in randomly. Not the second one wasn't random because it happened over time, right? But the first goal, right, was just like, how did that happen, right?
How
So
did that happen? Yeah. So my possible outcome will be Newcastle team total 3+ goals.
3+ goals, okay, makes
Yeah.
sense, makes sense,
Because
makes
I might
sense.
be so I won't be surprised if Sheffield United go get maybe it ends up being a 3-3 draw. I won't be surprised, bro. This league,
And that,
nah, you
I'm
never
not
can
sure. I'm
know.
not sure as in because Newcastle have they been? I've not really watched a lot of them though.
They've
What's
been they've been fine. Like they like I didn't expect them to lose against Crystal Palace. I was expecting a draw. Right.
hmm,
Newcastle in the last five, they've won three, lost one, drawn one. And the
hmm,
one they drew was at home to Everton, right? They beat Crystal Palace, they beat West Ham 4-3. They won Craven Cottage 1-0. They put four past Tottenham, only to lose 2-0 to Crystal Palace. But prior to that, they have so in the last 10, they've won five.
hmm.
I could say they've won four, drawn two, lost four. So it's not, but if you look at, on the other hand, if you look at Sheffield United, it's all been red blood cells everywhere, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
okay.
the last time Newcastle played Sheffield United at Sheffield United's home, it was 8-0.
Hmm.
So they might that scoreline might be repeated in this game. I'm not too sure, but I'm just saying for possible outcome for all purposes, I'm just gonna go with the Newcastle to score 3 goals in this game.
Okay, let's go 3 goals.
And
Okay,
that's me. That's me just being fair and being saying, okay, you know what? It's football. You never can tell what will happen. If
Sheffield.
judging by how what I've seen them play and how these guys have played too, right?
Mhm.
Um, um, Newcastle. I'm saying okay. I feel Newcastle might just be strong. United should have put at least 4 or 5. Or we did put 4 past them, but we should have at least, let me say, at least 6.
Yeah, but because imagine they have a minus 59 goal difference. Minus 59. Are you
Uh,
collect pass? Are you collect pass?
so
Oh
let's go to the
god.
next one, Tesh. You,
So that'll be Wolves and what do you call it? Let me see here. I'll
I
change
think
it
it's
now.
Wolves,
Wolves and
Luton.
Luton. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we're looking at the last five, right, in all comp, right? So Luton have won just one
Mm-hmm.
against Bournemouth. That was about 3 games ago, and Wolves have drawn two, and even their draw, right? It's a team you expect based on how Wolves they do grad too, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
expect them to win, but they've been poor, even poor. But one thing, and in the last time, 2 games they've not scored.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So and looking at Luton, Luton is a team that always scores. So first of all, I'll say Luton to score. One first, Luton to score.
Mm-hmm.
But since Wolves is home, I would expect. But they didn't even score against what they called Bournemouth. Wolves. Neither did they score against what they called Arsenal.
Mm-hmm. So what are you thinking? Wolves, I think they're on some. I think the injury. They are some bad
Serious
injury.
serious injuries, right?
Not I
But this
wouldn't say it's it serious like that. No, it's Lemina, Dawson, and Pedro Neto
hmm.
that has been. Shiwome also. I don't know who that is, but it's been
So
on.
you know what?
For Luton, they have Ogbene out. They have
Mhm.
Nkamba out. They have Brown, Bell, Anderson. So they have like what one Adebayo is out. The guy that normally score a lot of goal for them. Adebayo, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 players out. I think of the 9, I know 5 are starters. So
So my PO for this one will be under 3 goals in the game. Under
mm,
3 goals in the game.
under 3 goals.
Yeah. So basically, total probably yeah, was less than or equal to um 3 goals in
My
this
guy
game.
said less than or equal to three
Equal to
goals in
three
this
goals.
game.
Yeah, trying to write. It's easy like that when you're writing a formula.
So you say on less than equal to
Or
three goals.
less than or equal to 3 goals in this game. Yeah.
So you don't think Luton will score?
Now I'm saying they'll score. I'm just saying
Mm-hmm.
right, both teams right
No.
total goals in this game will be less than or equal to 3 goals.
Oh, total goals will be less or equal to 3. Ooh, how do I write
Yeah.
that now? Okay, I get you. So no more than 3 goals. Okay,
Nice. No more than 3 goals in this game.
3 or less. Let me just put it.
Yeah, three
Three,
or less. Yeah.
3 or less. Good. All right. I'm just gonna go with both teams to score. So let me try and get back some of put myself back on the score on the positive table for this one. Now it's yeah, we go straight to Everton and Brentford. Both side looks comfortable. They look like they've secured Premier League. I would say that. I'd say that because Brentford is 10 points away from Luton,
Mm-hmm.
6 away from no, yeah, 9 away from Nottingham Forest, 2 away from Everton, who they play next at home away at Goodison Park. Oh, that's gonna be a tough game. That's gonna be a tough game. Um, both teams to get on the score sheet, my possible outcome. Um, one more look at. I know Everton. The win against Liverpool might just be a much needed confidence boost that they would take into the closing stages of this season, right? Let me see what the head to head has been saying. The head to head record, it's been Everton has had the upper hand, and the last five meetings, Everton has won three, Brentford one, and they've drawn one. So,
Rex, sorry,
yeah,
can I make a quick change? I'm just looking at this one that less than or equal 3 goals. It's a bit tough because I was looking at the Nottingham Forest and what they call Wolves, seeing these are two poor teams. I'll change that to what I call a BTS.
to score. So you want us to take out the less?
Yes,
Okay,
yeah, I'll take that a BTS. I still think that might happen, but probably more geared towards a BTS. Yeah.
okay, okay. I'll leave it there. So I'll leave it there. So for this one, I think. Yeah, for this Everton game, let me see. We all saw Everton play. I know Brentford put five past um Luton. I think Brentford, like I've said before, Brentford they have a knack for scoring, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I would have them continue in that scoring form, and I'm not gonna care about who wins this or who doesn't. I'm just gonna have them score. But I'm thinking, right? Let me be a little bit reckless today. Let me say both teams to get the total of both team to get on the score sheet. Then I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
add a perk on it and say team totals for both teams should be 2+.
2+. Mm.
So I'm looking at the 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, whatever two they want to get, or 3-3. 3-3. They might get a draw on this one, but it's gonna be I think a high scoring draw for this one. 2+. Yeah, Aston Villa. That's my take. Tess, I don't know if you wanted to add anything on this one.
Aston Villa. So
On this game, this
on this game, yeah, I'll probably go
Everton.
with what I'll go with if I'm going with this one, I'll probably go with away or Brentford. Sorry,
Mhm.
sorry, home or draw. I mean,
Mhm.
home or draw.
Yeah. uh, Manji say it's possible. I'll read it out, Manj. Don't worry. Yeah, let's go home or draw, right?
Home or draw, yeah.
Or let me just because you know how to make them home or draw call, and it kind of stick. Okay, now Aston Villa Chelsea. What are you looking at this one?
Aston Villa. This one, saying it's bloody. Like Chelsea
Oh,
have
sorry.
had, like horrid time, trashing. Fair enough, they did so well by beating Everton 6-0.
Hmm.
Then end up what they call they went ahead what they call to lose 1-0 to Man City, which is fair in what they
Hmm.
called in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Then coming back after that, like basically even like Man City could see that what they did so well by beating Everton 6.
I'm sorry
So
about
so
that.
so 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 you could probably see that they had something with even the Man City they could have won the game, right? If not for
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Coming to lose 5-0 to Chelsea, as in Arsenal, I was confused. I didn't know where that came from.
What's going on here?
Yes, I was like, what? As in, against United, you basically fought back. Which United is again we've had our ups and downs, winning 4-3. They drew 2-2 to what they called Brentford. It's fair. Brentford has been okay. 6-0 Everton. Everton, which basically are not trashing people.
Hmm.
Then you come to lose them 5-0 to Arsenal. So how do they want me to now give them possible outcome for this one? How? honestly, like honestly, this is
Oh
ridiculous.
my days, Chelsea are modern people.
But
You'd have to give them something though.
I know. I think I'll have to. I think one thing for sure between Chelsea and Aston Villa, both teams to score. But I think this game should be a bit more than that.
So you looking
both
at?
teams to both teams to score, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And an Aston Villa or draw.
I feel like Chelsea will win this one.
Yeah, honestly, I don't. If you say it right, I think I would what it called. I would agree with you because I don't know what's fantastic about Aston Villa, but they win. So yeah, I have to go with that, right? So I think if you say Chelsea will win, I don't think you're actually far from it. But I think for me though, I will go with what they call both teams to score and Aston Villa or what they call it,
What's this? What am I doing? Okay, Aston Villa too. So
Aston
both
Villa
teams
or
to get
draw.
on the score sheet. I don't know if Palmer would play. If Palmer doesn't play, Aston Villa wins straight up. But if Palmer plays, yeah, Chelsea might just both
So
teams to get on
are
the
they
score
saying that
sheet.
5-9 because Palmer did not play?
Palmer didn't play. That's why they
I
were
know,
all
I
over the
know.
place.
Wow,
They were
that's
all
crazy,
over the
man,
place.
crazy.
Like I don't, I how they lost 5-0 because in the first half it was they. I know they were go down in the first half, right? So how he just turned the game just turned on his head, I don't know, bro. I have no idea how that they managed to they just lose it from that position. Like yo, how do you just from nowhere?
I was
And
looking at a scenario by is it what's this guy's name? The defender of Arsenal. This
um Saliba, Saliba,
Saliba.
yeah.
He pinned one guy for us to keep them onside. But look, the
Mm.
guy stand there. I'm like, what are you doing? Actually pin and down. So keep our men on. Are you actually stood
And
there?
the defend. The thing is, I don't know. They call my Chelsea players the reggae boys.
God.
That's what I
Oh
hear.
man.
So,
That's
like,
crazy though.
how they lost 5-0, bro. I can't even explain. I know Arsenal were good, but Chelsea were poor on that night. Chelsea were really poor on the night. Let's move on to the Bournemouth Brighton game. I've been calling for Brighton to actually get a win, but I don't know when it's gonna come. Every time I say Brighton win, I don't know where. It's either the game I was hoping and I was expecting them to actually win. Remember, they ended up
Yeah.
drawing that game. The game away at is that the Vitality? Yeah, Burnley. Yeah, I was hoping they would win like at least 3-1, right? Get at least two goals plus, but they ruined my possible outcome that day, and they drew that game. How, bro? I don't know. But looking at this one, yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game because I know a lot of people will say I don't Bournemouth, yeah, they lost to Aston Villa 3-1, which I expected, right? Bournemouth are in 10th position, Brighton are in 11th. I like the way what's his name? Iraola sets up his team. Roberto De Zerbi lost today heavily today again 4-0 by to the hands of City. You could see what the Brighton players are trying to do with the play out of the back system, keep the ball, move the ball as quick as possible. I feel like tonight, when they played Man City were just too much for them because the City players were just choking them, didn't give them no time, no room, no space, So Bournemouth, on the other hand, a type of team that if they meet a side that plays a kind of possession-based football,
Mm-hmm.
they want to be compact at the back and try to catch you on the break, right? Will that work with a Brighton team that needs a win at all costs, right? So you know what I'm saying? This Brighton team, they need a win at all costs. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but I feel like yeah, I feel like Brighton can win Bournemouth. I would go with Brighton. My possible outcome for that game would be Brighton to get 2 goal plus. Brighton to score 2 goals.
Careful though. Be
Hmm?
careful though. Brighton has scored
I know,
two
I know,
two goals in their last five matches.
I
I
know.
want one.
It
And
sounds
again,
it sounds it sounds ridiculous, but I know.
it's because Brentford they drew. You understand the
Hmm.
Chelsea, the Man City, and what they called, and the Liverpool.
Yeah,
So I think you understand that, right? But now you
yeah,
had the Brentford and what they called Burnley in between. and
Mm-hmm.
you still what they call it, they still struggle. They drew both.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but again, it's hard time we get some Deserby ball.
No, but he's playing his ball though. That's the thing. Dave Zerbi is playing his football. It's just it's not clicking at the moment.
his ball need to start to go low.
It's not clicking
and
at the moment.
and people forget these things, right?
Yeah.
Especially when people say, "Oh, Zidane is a lucky manager. It's not good." But this one
Mm-hmm.
is this. It's not good, right? When you
Mm-hmm.
look at this, when you look at what I call the ability to get results,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a skill that not everyone has. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why when I see people sometimes they what they call they give Ten Hag what they call a bit of hard time, right? But he somehow gets results. I don't know how. When it actually matters most, though, if someone gets result, right? Now, except some
Mm-hmm.
of the big games, some of the games we lose, but if he needs to get a result, it will. And I understand over 2 years now, he still has the highest win ratio, right?
Yeah.
Or win percentage. But
Yeah.
just want to bring that back between when people compare Ten Hag and De Zerbi.
The Zerbi ball.
Mm.
So my possible outcome is that. So that's my possible outcome. I don't know, but I don't know if you want to add something to that or you want to.
I'll leave this one, man. This one hard.
Okay.
Even my own hard tests to be like they hard.
Okay, good. This one, Chelsea. I think let's. Okay, you know what? Let's just skip this. Let me go straight to the Man City because this is like a beer parlor kind of game.
Okay,
Uh,
okay. Should I go for
we'll
this
talk
one?
about no. We'll talk about the Tottenham covering that one on the watch along
Mm.
on that day. Yeah, so for Forest Man City know what they need to do to get back on top of the league, and that is a vital 3 point. Forest, on the other hand, would hope that Man City don't come out gun blazing on that day and make the scoreline look um um make the scoreline look like an exhibition game like they had today. Today I felt like it was more like an exhibition game for
Sorry for
for City.
everybody with the plans team.
Yeah, right now it's not the time to miss City because City they know how to do the biz towards the end of the season. So Nottingham Forest, they should be praying that the game between Luton, who's that Luton and Wolves, don't go in the favor of Luton because if Luton wins that game, Luton will be on 29 points, and Forest means Forest would have to find a way. Find a way to my heart. They need to
Mm.
find a way, bro, to win at against City. They need to at the City ground. They need to win. Like they need to. Nottingham Forest need to find a way to get a win, 3 point, or at least get a point. Where I will put them on to even getting a point and Luton winning their game against uh it's not good. It will look good for them. That they will be in the relegation battle. Luton, on the other hand, can win. I'm talking about Luton Wolves can win, but this one, I feel like yeah, they need to. Forest, it might just be a
Hold on,
lonely ride for them.
I confused. Okay, I guess I like I was thinking you say Forest need to do something like well win. I like are we
No,
now?
I'm
Are we now
saying
on that match
Forest.
now? Oh, shit.
I'm saying Forest need to if they can galvanize a win from somewhere, pray to
There's
the
nowhere.
football gods to make sure that whatever any attempt on goal ends up in the back of the net. So if, for example, they get four shots on target, they should just say, please, football gods, please make sure this four shots on target ends up at the back of the net because anything other than that, we are it's peak, it's peak. And let's not forget, February 18, 2023, Nottingham Forest actually had a draw. They had a 1-1 draw with Man City. They were at home. And yeah, they held Man City to a 1-1 draw. That could happen. And if that happens, oh, it will be a telling time for the league. Having said that, I wouldn't go with the City demolishing Forest because City are not at home. I would go with a light, a light City to get 3 goals in this one. I wouldn't go with the win because, bro, I'm not too. These days, when you go with the win, it's obvious, and sometimes these guys just mess it up. I would go with Man City to get a light 3 goals, team total of 3 goals plus, like they did today. They had 4 goals. Where yeah, I would 3 goals plus. Tesh,
No, I think
are you,
I will
could this be the upset of for the weekend?
it, okay, that's people not mention because
Could this be the upset for the weekend? Could this
no,
just be the
no,
upset?
it's
Like a
possible though.
draw, a draw would be said to be an upset because that would put
That will put them at the same point with them Arsenal, right?
yeah, that
I
would
believe,
just
yeah.
put another twist to the title charge or the
That's
title
right.
race. So so a draw could be the upset, right? My man Mant is
It's
coming telling me the upset would be Burnley. Oh yeah, that could we'll talk about that. So if there's not going to be upset in your opinion here, Tesh, I
mm,
don't think my Burnley winning against United will be an upset though, because everybody kind of written United off. They say
mhm.
United are not good enough, so I don't know why it would be an upset if Burnley wins at United. If we won at Sheffield and everybody is saying it's Sheffield a relegation bound team, and some people are not even excited that we won at Sheffield a relegation bound team, right? No,
Honestly,
but we'll get to that. We'll get to that topic.
mhm.
But you don't think there's gonna be an upset here? Let's move on.
No, honestly, there might be because if you look at
No, but in your heart of hearts, in your heart of heart,
in my heart of heart, no, it's not upset. I'll probably say a 2+ goals. In my heart of
yeah.
heart, that's what I'll say. Yeah, 2+ goals. Yeah, don't be
Okay,
upset.
let
Yeah.
me make. Did I say 2+ or 3? Oh, let me
You
make it a
said
2+.
you
I'm gonna.
said you said three, so I probably change it to a two
I
plus.
would say a 2+. Let's go on a 2+ because Man City can just go and score 2 goals and decide to chill.
Just relax, yes.
Yeah, and decide to chill.
But if
And
anybody thinks they want to score Man City,
no, but
then you
Tesh,
see,
why I'm saying that it might be a riot, right? Because Tottenham and Arsenal play on the same day, but 10 a.m. which is 9 a.m. your time, right? And whatever the outcome of that result that game is, Man City will go into the Man, Miss Man is just killing me here. Man City would go into that game. Let's say, for example, Arsenal wins that game. Man City know that they need to go to forest and pull down all the trees in the forest, pull it all down. Don't leave anyone up, right? But Tottenham beats Arsenal or there's a draw. Man City knows, okay, all we just need is a 3 points and we are ahead of them even with a goal. Or I think, yeah, if Chelsea, sorry, if Arsenal draw that game, that gives them 78 points. If Man City wins theirs, that would put Man City at 79 with a game in hand. So Man City know that, okay, Arsenal have drawn that game, so we just need to go do the biz, get 3 points, and go ahead of them with 1 point and 1 game to spare. So it all depends on what happened at the earlier game of that day, which is the Arsenal Tottenham. But Tesha said in his heart of hearts,
no. One thing I would say, the one thing that differentiates Man City right from every other team, right? They don't have to wait for you to see what you will do. They know what they will do already.
no, I'm
It's like,
saying
yeah,
if we're
I
talking
know,
about
I know.
the amount of goals that they might score, pulling on the trees, or just maybe go there and just take 2 trees off and just let the other ones flourish so that there will be something for others to come adverse, or yeah. So I'm just saying, depends on the outcome of this game. It depends on the outcome of this game that we're going to talk about right now.
Okay.
So what are you saying? Arsenal, Tottenham host the Gunners. Would we see a Liverpool with Chelsea kind of scoreline or no?
It's possible if Angel do any, but I think if Chelsea scoreline it was a freak result, not really expected. Right, no one really will probably predict that 5-0. This one though, I probably see it to be a tougher, and I think Arsenal. When you've given Chelsea 5-0, automatically just like shit, man. We have to step up our game, right? We cannot be we can't be that guy. So, I believe Tottenham here. Honestly, as in, it's difficult to predict. I'm looking at a draw though in this game. I'm looking at what I call a draw. But one thing with Arsenal, they have a real trying to find a win, right? What happened? Tottenham, their last game. What's their last game? What did they do last game? Let's see. They lost, right? Yeah.
Lost
No.
game.
Yeah, they lost. So they lost 4-0 to I understand this guy. So just lost random. Just lost 4-0 to Newcastle. Random.
So, yeah, and that was a home or away. I think it was away.
Away.
Yeah.
And it also random. They lost 3-0 to what they called Fulham,
Mm-hmm.
but that was also what they called away. So they are home. They
Mm-hmm.
are home. So honestly, it's I see a draw in this one. No, you know what? Easy BTS, because this one just gonna score one goal. BTS, both
Mm.
teams will score. I think that probably might be the easiest one. BTS.
Both teams to get on the score sheet. Let me
Mhm.
see. I'm trying to get something done. Uh oh, both teams to get on the score sheet. Oh man, this is gonna be for me. Yeah, that would be possible. That would be the possible outcome, bro. That would be a possible outcome. I'm not. That would be the possible outcome. I would want to go. I would want to go the line of of Spurs because I don't want Arsenal doing anything. But I feel like this year might just be Arsenal's year. Nottingham Forest might pull up a surprise tomorrow, right? But this year might just
See,
be Arsenal.
so if
Okay, and the test
Arsenal
is coming.
wins, if Arsenal no, if Arsenal wins this league, you have to salute to them. You know why?
Yeah.
Man City is a very hard team, though. It's a team that if you can win,
Did you
if
watch
anyone
City
win,
today? Did you watch City today? How they were running
no,
non-stop?
no, no,
Oh,
no.
bro, man,
Like
bro.
this is
It's like their battery is the Duracell triple whatever charge one, bro.
if
Non-stop,
Arsenal win,
bro.
if Arsenal wins this league, and you have to give them props. It's hard. When I first City and when they play Real Madrid, literally I was
Yeah,
saying these guys are actually using drugs. Ooh,
non-stop,
come
bro.
back, come back, come
Non-stop,
back, come back, come
non-stop,
back, come
non-stop,
back. Like
non-stop.
I don't get it. Like seriously, it's like though. If Arsenal wins this league, you have to cut for them. You have to, and
Non-stop, bro.
there's a slim chance that they can win it.
You think they can win it?
Because all City needs to do, as in, but the City they are so consistent, and they don't
Mhm,
need they know it's in their hand.
mhm.
They know it's not in your hand; it's in our hand. So we'll see.
Well, let's see. Okay, both teams to get on the score. She says, Tesh, let's see. Let's go straight to the big one for the day. Everybody, I know everybody will be saying, oh, but this is the big one. I think this is the, but no, that's not the big one of the night. Yeah, it's the big one of the night. You know why? Because we are United fans and yeah, that's it. That's the reason why we call it the big one for the night. Yeah. First of all, I am going to, before we start, I'm going to read my buddy's uh possible outcome. He's mind is saying his possible outcome for the United Burnley game would be Fernandez to score against another championship side. Burnley on
Mhm.
Saturday. Uh yeah, he's just laughing. He said that's his level. But mind you, I'll tell you that
Wow, insult.
no, it's his opinion, but the truth is when Fernandez scores a goal, maybe against a top side, everybody's like, nah, it's yeah, they look for an excuse. I feel like because the way the team has been this season, last season a lot of people were singing his praise, but this season a lot of people tend to hold on to something to fight the team with, to fight the manager with, to fight the players with. I've said it countless times and I'll say it again. If Fernandez has the kind of players he has at Portugal, or if Bruno Fernandez was at City, right? Let's not kid ourselves. I know a lot of people will say KDB is on the bench. It's not about starting, it's not about benching. I don't do all of those start bench, whatever you want to do. But I'm saying KDB sits on the bench sometimes. It does that make KDB a bad player? No. Right? So if Bruno was at City, bro, he would like the cooking, jollof rice, fried rice, coconut rice, obeto jino go like the food would be,
It's a sweet
at the
food, na money
when
plan.
so the he would cook the what should we call it, the chicken biryani. He would like, because when he goes to Portugal, right, you see what is influencing the team, and a lot of people want to discredit it. I'm like, oh no, you say, but when it comes to United, he has Scott McTominay running alongside him. He has Anthony. That most of our United player, right?
Mhm.
If we want to say football IQ, an average football IQ is at 55%. A lot of them are maybe let's say 55%. A lot of them are on the 45, 49% IQ. Only a few that would say would go above the 55%, mark. And
Mhm.
that's not being me disrespectful to them. That's what I've seen over the years and week in, week out. A case in study, today's game, I was watching Bernardo Silva run his socks off for Man City, right? Bernardo Silva literally was pressing people, three players, and made one lose the ball, and Foden scored, and it was 3-0 in the first half. And I asked myself, Bruno Fernandes would do all of that, but who would, if the ball drops, who's going to pick it up and score? You see the way the Julian Alvarez was right here. I'll make it like Julian Alvarez was right here.
Mhm.
Bernardo Silva Foden was right here. Check, check, check. And he just forced one guy. The guy lost the ball. Foden just empty net. Foden just passed his far corner goal. And I'm like, yo, bro. And it dawned on me like, yo, we don't have those players at my team. We don't have those players at United. Players that only a few. That's why I said when you set the bar for IQ, footballing IQ, a lot of them would be underneath that bar. Whether you want, even if you say the footballing IQ should start from 40%, a lot of them would still be beneath that bar.
Honestly, as in, and I agree with you. I think the thing with United is there are some good players, to be fair, at the top, to be fair. But I think that thing of as in, you don't want to do so much, but you want to be the best.
Oh yes.
You don't want to do too much. Like you see a McTominay.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to do your role, but you want to score goals. There would you score goals. Are you a striker? Right? You see what they call you see what they call in our games, right? You don't
Mm-hmm.
that thing of I want to be the shining light, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what kills what called United, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
Bruno, right, is the man he wants to take everyone along, but in a team where there some people are actually divided, as a leader, he should be bringing them back though. But I
Mm-hmm.
think there's division between that team, which then affects how we play, which in turn affects we see Bruno's, which affects not his I'll say his performance. Because if you see some games he tries so hard, you know why? Because someone is not doing their job,
Yeah.
and it's not the best. Like for example, you being a manager of a team, right? You know, okay, they are certain the deliverables.
Mm-hmm.
The leadership holds you accountable, right? So
Yeah.
automatically, you know, okay, you don't have people that can actually do the job perfectly, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
then pull you take extra what they call from try to help them in doing everything they have to do. When normally, if they are capable, you give them directions and they move ahead.
Mm-hmm.
But when they cannot, you try to not be in it to help them, which then drains you and which can in result impact your own performance
Mm-hmm.
because then you are now losing sight of your leadership, right? Moving into the nitty
Good. Yeah.
gritty. So I think that's something that's what they call impact. Bruno is an excellent player. If Bruno is in, Bruno would probably would do well in Madrid, very well in Madrid. How they play. So, but when they bash Bruno, not AK, I, admittedly he has been poor. When you're saying he's scoring just against a low team, right? People forget that what they call it. We've lost to Debbie before.
Oh, we
That
lost to
was
Middlesbrough. We lost to
we've lost to
what's this one?
Middlesbrough.
What's this one? We've lost to Rochdale.
Rochdale. We struggled
What?
with what they call we struggled with Coventry. Now we're beating Sheffield. They say, oh no, it's a what they call
No, but
it's a
I'm not even going to talk about this season. Even in the time of Sir Alex Ferguson, we lost to
yes.
a Burnley side who was in, Burnley side knocked us out of a cup, and they were in the championship that year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they were. So it's not like we've not lost to lower division. Everybody wants to make it look like, oh no, it's happening, and which for me it's a disconnect because I'm like, yo, why are you guys all making it loud now? Like, um, it does to me it doesn't hold water if you say because if everybody was And again, a lot of people will say, if everybody can be one player, but we see it in Man City. Everybody's got the same energy. A Bernardo Silva has got the same energy as a KDB. KDB has got the same energy as Foden, as Alvarez, as Rodri, as Kovacic, as so. If everybody
It's
at
like
United
this.
have the same energy as Bruno, doing almost the same thing that the man does in terms of how to close people down, the energy, I think it will raise our game. It will. A lot of people want to bring him down and
Mhm.
raise the other people, the other ones, because okay, to them it's easier to protect your own and slate a foreigner.
Yeah, no. And even if you look at that match, right, we controlled the game so
Mhm.
well. And this is a Premier League side, though. We controlled the game. We basically sit in it.
Man, that's your mo. We all know you. That's your mo.
Big of match. We controlled the game. That goal, honestly, when that goal came in, like, oh no, did worry
Yo,
United.
Tesh, if you were following us on the watch along, right? When Bruno shot, right, I actually was screaming and said, Bruno, no. I actually said, Bruno, no.
Are you serious?
Mark was like, what's this guy talking about? What's Bruno? No, the ball is in the back of the net. Mark was doing like this. We scored. I'm like, bro, we scored? We scored? And I
No,
literally said, Bruno,
Bruno,
no,
no.
don't shoot. Like, don't shoot from that angle. I'm like, but when I saw the replay, I'm like, yo, this guy is in a very good position, a good shooting position, right? And so for me, he scored 2 goals yesterday, the
Mhm.
penalty and that one outside the box, and he had an assist, right? I don't know what with, and he was playing with a fractured, whether it's a wrist or whether it's a phalange or whatever it is. You
Something
could
for
see he
hand.
has his hand in the, and his right hand for that matter, not the left. The man, a lot of people would have it on their left and perform good because you know what, their right hand maybe is predominantly the strongest one. But
Yes.
Bruno's is the right hand. I think and I believe he's predominantly right-handed, right?
Mhm.
Now to carry that one on his predominant hand and still, I know people will say, "Oh, but it's you play with ball with the foot, but there's some movements you have to do
Your
with your
movement,
hands as
yeah.
well." Yeah,
Yeah.
so to
And
play with that,
also the consciousness that this hand is injured. How do you what they call start to what they
protect
call
it all the time. Because when he
take
even
yes,
scored the goal, you could see he couldn't even do a celebration. He kept the hand protected so that when the players were trying to come hug him or celebrate with him, they wouldn't just hit on the hand. And the man must be, although might take painkillers, but it's if everyone in the team, right? Bruno is a good player.
Mhm.
Does he infuriate people? Yes. A lot of people don't like his antics, the way he put his hand up and all of that, right? But it's all part of the game.
I agree.
We play football. When the referee is saying something here, sometimes you will bless me, you will carry the referee, shake calm. But it's all part of the game, right? They are professionals. Because they're professionals, you won't take the emotions out of them. Because a lot of us, if they put us on the pitch and you see that some of your players are not giving their all, you would be mad as well. You might
Yeah.
even do worse than them, right? You might even do worse than them. So for me, let Bruno be what he wants to be. My own thing is the man has been here. We can't say he has brought our club down. Rather, I would say the club has brought his
No,
shine,
no.
killed his
See,
shine
honestly, when I see Bruno, so I was looking at the video of Bruno, right? And there's the time say like he just because
because of GB.
right? Big up GB, big up G. He can't do anything. He has this twats to play with. It's just like it's confused. Like honestly, for me, I
You
actually
notice,
feel for him though.
yes, if you watch that game again, and everybody that watched that game again that wants to take what I'm saying and go watch that game, the amount of Hollywood pass he did yesterday was reduced compared to what we've seen in the past.
You know why? It's and again, people say, okay, and I agree, we need multiple what it calls sample sizes, right, to basically judge that over time. Because we are controlling the game, so you
Mhm.
have less what they
No,
call need
bro,
for
it's not
Hollywood.
about controlling the game. It's about the fact that we were moving the ball.
Yes, like because meaning we're moving the ball, we're moving the ball like
I
side to
know
side.
there's some few times we were slow with the movement, especially in the first 10, 15 minutes of the second half, right?
Mhm.
And towards the last 5 or 10 minutes of the first half, we were a little bit slow. Because for me, I felt like the players were in. What's the point moving the ball moves fast and you're through one on one with the goalkeeper and you can't come back?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
and I,
but that's
oh,
but that's a different story on its own. But I'm saying
but yeah,
I didn't see the. You see that whole we had Garnacho. Don't get me wrong. We had Garnacho in the game.
mhm,
We had
yeah,
Anthony. Bruno could have just tried to do a lob pass and all of
yeah,
those. But
yeah.
it wasn't the case because these guys were coming in to actually try to receive the ball and pass and move, right? So let's just see what I'm going to wait for the Burnley game. Maybe not so much the Burnley game, the Crystal Palace game. If let me see the personnel that will start that game. That would tell me if, and I would look forward or look for those Hollywood passes, right? And if I find it, I know it's based on the particular personnel that started that game. Because
And sorry, no, I'm just going back to Bruno. People forget that a Foden will struggle at United.
oh yes,
A Bernardo Silva will struggle at United.
oh
And
yes.
how do you expect Bruno to struggle at United?
No, for them, if for a lot of fans, if someone like Bernardo Silva is at United and is not giving his all, they would term him a flop because they would say who was. But they forget that United has been. It's not. It's their MO. They've been killing stars since the last 10 years, and it's no wonder why we are getting a little bit of structure now and everybody's excited because these are the things fans have been calling out for the past. It's like we know what would have gotten this club, and fans would have been like, if I had the money. I talked to a lot of fans, they're like, if I had the money, I would have bought United a long time ago and put these things that Sir Jim and the likes are doing, would have done it, put it in place. And I now look at it, I'm like, yo, I saw the Glazers and was it Sir Jim the other day, and they were like in the stands in the Coventry game. I'm like, yo, how 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 not so business minded are you that you don't know that for a football club you need to put a director of football, like people that are football inclined, not bankers. Let the bankers deal with the commercial side of the thing and let the football people. How can you not just create that money? I tagged you to one post I saw on X yesterday about was it the MP of was it Rochdale, how I was talking bitterly about how the Glazers have ruined United and blah blah blah. He actually did say that. I think he was trying to move a motion on the House of Parliament if for the Glazers to leave or something like that. I don't know if that was real, but I saw a post on X yesterday, and I'm like, yo, it's got the Glazers have gotten to the House of
No,
Parliament,
no,
right?
no, bro. It's true, right? You can see the struggles that Sir Jim is right now. It's the Glazers. The struggle he is right now is it literally Sir Jim turns this around in what they call 4 years. I called for him. His struggles is the Glazers. Everything. Look at what we're trying. We're fighting 2 million to release them to get what they call to get
We
uh,
are fighting. We're offering 2 million to get Dan Ashworth. Those guys they want I think they
15.
want 15. They think they were gonna go 12. No, 15. They want 15. United are 30 million apart.
Just imagine, like this is not what they call Burnley. This is actually United. Well, so to me, they finished. The reason they stayed, it's evident. They couldn't maintain the stadium, right? Which basically is the biggest what they call investment they will have to do, right? I probably then Sergeant probably having that in his offer. What they called, I can get a stadium. We don't have to what they called build. I think that's the biggest thing. Because for me, guys, like, what are you guys doing
I
here?
hope they put a clause in that stadium rebuild or rebuild and say, okay, the Ineos or the Troller group will build the stadium. The Glazers just know there's no revenue coming from that for you. I just hope there's something in there that will just keep the Glazers and off that because because one of the reasons why I was skeptical about the Ineos takeover the other time was like, how do you put 25%? You build a new stadium, you revamp the club, you revamp the football inside, you make it more commercial again, more attractive again, and you expect these guys to leave. How are you going to do that? Like with 25%? But as the day goes by, I'm beginning to I read things from people online. I'm saying, okay, there's a possibility that this guy can just wake up one morning and say, yo, here's another 10%. I want to buy another 10% or stuff like that, right? But just have to take it one day at a time. Tej, we have barely 10 minutes to go and just wrap up this one. So looking at this game, right? Yeah, United, we need to win this game.
Home or draw? That's me.
Home or draw for you, but for me, I would still go. I know it's Drake. Whenever Drake says United will keep a clean sheet, it doesn't happen.
No,
But
this one
this one, I would
is
say
this one
United to
is
keep it.
it's my only fear will be what they call the Casemiro, but this one is possible. Not Casemiro per se.
Well, Casemiro
Uh,
was top notch on Wednesday yesterday. He did
my
play well. I think the game
my
against Coventry City, putting him at the center back was something he hasn't done in a while.
You have to
So he
adapt to
had
her.
to adapt to it for so. But yesterday he was good.
No, I said
Maguire too was very good
no.
yesterday.
Maguire's increased. I said the only I can you basically put in what they called a a United
Oh
to get a clean sheet. I think
yeah.
that's most likely because my only concern there
Mm-hmm.
is that sometimes they just lose concentration. Like they just forget that we're
We're
playing
playing,
football.
eh?
Yeah, and something happens, right? So that's why I'm going for what they called probably an easier route. Why I say that home or draw.
Okay. Okay, so an easier route or draw. I would say United because United have been scoring for fun recently. So let me
Mhm.
just let me avoid the clean sheet because every time I say clean sheet, they concede. So let me go with the United to get at least 2 goals. United team total would be um
So,
two
so
plus.
Sir GB is saying Sir Jim just has to buy 23.3 more percent of the club and he owns it outright. Is to do yeah, and and GB, I agree with you, and I hopefully we can get to that point, right? Because I still believe, right, the Glazers, right, being the biggest share owner, still owns the that decision making from a financial standpoint. I can tell you. Do you think if now Sir Jim owned the club like now, say what they call it from a
Mhm.
majority side, it won't give those guys probably 13 million, right? But we're not bidding it to 2 million.
Shit, we're dragging for 2 million.
Now fish now.
But no, but I think they're going they're going uh both team to score. I think they'll no, not I'm trying to write something. I think they're going this route because they don't want to be taken for a ride in the
Okay.
transfer market because if they can afford to wait. I see because the truth is, what would Dan Ashworth come do now,
Mm-hmm.
right? That would change the thing drastically. That would just change because if by now the likes of Omar Barada, I know they say Omar Barada there's a setback in terms of he could start in July, but if the likes of Wilcox is here already, if Wilcox, John Claude is here already, in Sajim is here already, he's there already. Omar Barada will come in July, right? Dan Ashworth, if they wait for him, they wait for him. Just saying, these three guys are here. We still have Matt is him Matt Adgreaves, right? The negotiator, the lawyer, the guy, and we still have Eric Ten Hag. So if all five of these people sit and say, okay, don't get me wrong, if they get caught that they are in contact with the likes of Ashworth or Omer Brothers doing anything in an official capacity, United could get fined, right? I would want them to keep it
Clean.
simple and not get themselves keep it clean. So, but we already know that there are some players that have to be moved on. Except they are saying that okay, you know what, we need to sack Eric Ten Hag and get a new manager. And for me, getting a new manager on means that some of these players will be retained. Some of these players will be retained. Um, so there's not much that Ashworth will come in and do that would bring a huge difference. You just have to get listen to the scouts and see make okay what how do we want to play, right? Or the likes of Anthony Martial would leave for free. Contract is running down. Varane would go. Casemiro, it's not like you don't have a John Motto anymore that would take ages to actually make transfer. You have people that could do it swiftly if you want to make that move. Then if you say okay if there's I just feel like the injury-prone players should be moved on, bro. Lindelof, if there's a fee or if there's an offer for Lindelof, you evaluate it. You can get if it's good enough, you take it. Then the thing is, map out what you want to buy, map out the areas you want to strengthen, and see okay how to go about it. Then see of the people that you want to let go, who can you afford to keep for another one season, or even till this the winter transfer when the name what's his name can even say till the next season until Dan Ashworth coming. I'm not expecting Dan Ashworth to come in and United are challenging for the top four for the Premier League or even top four. I'm not expecting that. I'm not expecting that, right? Um so for me, I rather wait, bro. If they want to keep paying this guy for another year, bro, that's fine by me. Whenever they're tired, it wasn't not the same thing that Southampton were looking to do, and these guys were like, you know what, the more this guy waits, the more the value we put up for him, right? Like I think they paid, I don't know how much they paid, but the figure that they paid by the time Wicos was gonna stay another month, right?
Mhm.
It was making that figure look worthless a little bit as to, like, for example, I'm supposed to pay you an extra 3 months to cover 3 months wages, but you're having that guy in now for 4 years, you still have to like pay him from that money. At the end of the day, you've cut 1 month off. Now you're like having like two. I think that was something somebody explained it that way, and I was like, yo, it doesn't make sense for Wicos to stay to whatever or Southampton to hold on to this guy for that long. But if Newcastle could do what they want to do, but if they want to hold on to him for that long, knowing fully whether he said he's gonna leave, bro, I don't think it makes any sense because you're still paying him, and when you get a new DOF, you're still gonna be paying that new DOF. So
Agree,
it
agree.
so it's in Newcastle's best interest to actually let him leave. But if United want to hold out if United say we're gonna pay only 2 million and Newcastle says no, and United will say, you know what, we're gonna wait for him for free, I would actually take that. Though I'm not one of those fans that be like, yo, 2 million, you just penny pinching. No, no, no. Take it.
Big up, Luan. Thank you, big up, Luan. And Mark. I mean, if it's just as people believe because they play more for football. The only thing when I saw that I laughed.
Hmm?
Same principle is like a better exhibition, but because of a balance of 4-3. He's talking about. I think there was a rumor that said Walker said we should play position football automatically.
Oh, bro, that's people just, and a lot of United fans were like, yo, I'm like, yo, you guys are easily, man, you're too gullible, bro.
Yeah, UBC United don't have to pay 5 cents.
Don't have to, bro.
They just wait, They just wait.
For me, I just wait. That's what I'm saying. I would just wait. And I know a lot of people like we say, okay, United are being cocky here, right? But I would just wait, bro. We're offering you 2 million. I think you basically only paid 4 for the guy. We're offering you 2 million. You don't want to take. We might as well just wait because we're not people. I would put it quote unquote. We're not in a hurry, bro. We're not in a hurry because this guy would come in
You know
and it
what?
would not really affect the season any drastically. So we're not in a hurry.
And I think I would agree with you on that because, as in, the change will be slow regardless. So if
Yeah,
you just wait, yeah, you can just wait.
just wait, bro.
Big up, Sashif. It's been a while. I saw Sashif. Though it's been a while. Big up, Sashif. Uh, Newcastle has to pay Hashworth, and as Admiral said, do they want to pay 2 men for? Yeah, because why this guy's already doing it right. So we'll see. It's different though. It's we've had John Motto for a while, so
Yo,
at least.
John Moto won't be here again, so we won't be having our feet. We won't be dragging our feet when it comes to sales, and it's gonna be okay. Do you want to sell this person? Yes. So how much are they offering? This is how much. Okay. Can we negotiate to get something better? If we negotiate an extra, the best that we could get is another 1-2 million pounds. Okay, let's get that. Fine, move on. Let's not, because in the case of John Moto, it has to go to the Glazers. The Glazers are now have the Joel. Avram has to call Joel. Joel now has to put a call through to the other siblings, and everybody has to now look for time that they'll be available to have a board meeting or a Zoom meeting and say, okay, they want to sell Larry Maguire. The person is bringing 30 million. We're like, no, 35. That ends the call. They send it back to Moto. Moto start telling the other club, okay, we want 35. And no, Moto that does the same thing. They have to now look for. So all of that will be cut out. All of that will be done. Is Will whoever is on table, I agree. Wilkos, Omer Berada. I think Sajid might even take a backbone on this one, sit there and just allow these guys to do the job, right? Maybe John Claude will be there to be like, oh, so brace for this actually there. So, bro, Maguire 30 million. Do you want it? Or let's negotiate. Can we get it to 5? Oh, yes, they are offering 33. Deal done. Boom, go. Bro, let's wait. I agree with Mark on this one. Let's wait for Ashford, bro. Let's wait for Ashford. If Newcastle want to do what they want to do, let them do what they want to do.
Yeah, I agree. I think honestly, even with the Ashford guy, I'm not gonna lie for you, man. I don't even know. I know it's like your vibes. Well, only vibes like that. I like your vibes. We're in a rebuild anyway, so patience is the key. Yeah, that's true. Mark says that's how you negotiate exactly, GB.
Yo, bro.
You can play 4 years like 10. It's checkers. No, I agree.
Yeah, they don't want, in their best interest, they don't want to be paying 2 DOF. For United, we don't care, bro. Like what Mark is saying, when a rebuild, so patience is key. We just go and tell them, see, this is 2 million. If you talk too much now, we take out 500k, so it will be 1.5.
And if you say 2 million, if I turn back now, it don't drop. 1.8.
And the thing is, I think United should tell them like once we get to July and this man is not here and the 2 million is still on the table by the end of June, right? And this 2 million is still on the table by the end of June, and the 1st of July this man is not here, bro. That 2 million is off the table. We would wait for this guy. You see this 2 million? In fact, it's off the table. We'll wait for this guy. We'll use this 2 million to buy ball boys. So for me, it's yeah, bro. That's Mark is saying, bro, 8 mil, 2 mil per year. So, bro, yeah, that's yeah.
It's maximum, yeah, man.
No, man. Tell us what you think when it comes to the Ashworth thing. Tell me what you think. No,
man, please speak. There's no trouble. Please speak.
This is the Hub Sports. This is not where this is the we. So tell us what you think about the Dan Ashworth thing. I want to know because for me, I feel like United should wait. United to wait. You've got Wilkos in already. United should wait. Yeah, what may call it? Yeah, GB as it stands now, I'm not even going to pay. I'm not going to do a courtesy payment, a show of goodwill. And like I said, if by the 30th of June this man is not here, we haven't agreed price. We haven't said okay, he's coming. July 1st, I'm writing them, texting them. I'm not even writing and sending an email. I'm texting whoever the CEO is and say, yo, deal is off. I'm waiting for this guy whenever he's free. Good luck paying to DOF. That's what I'm gonna say. Good luck paying to DOF, man.
That's true. Carry your we don't want to
yes, good company. Good luck paying to DOF because first of all, you shut the man out of. You've locked his computer. You shut him out of the office. He's on gardening leave, so he's not contracted to United yet. He might have had personal terms agree with United, okay, but he's not contracted. They've not signed any deal. So for all we know, you'll still be paying him, and you would need a director of football. So if you want to, okay, Mark. So for me, that's it. So for guys, we've got. I know it's this one. We might be as United fans, we might be sounding a little bit rude when in respect to the Newcastle fan, but we're going to say it as we think it is for our club because we know we want this guy in. If we can't have him by the end of May, then we might as well or I wouldn't go as far as by the end of June. We might as well just wait. This is it's. I know a lot of people have said if he comes in, he might save us a couple of tens or maybe 15 million in terms of his negotiation. But I'm like, I don't think this guy would be doing the negotiating. We still have Agrips here. This guy would actually Ashworth to actually come in and will still need to keep himself abreast with what's been happening and still need to evaluate a couple of things before he can actually put his foot down and start running, right? So for me, they put him on gardening leave. He did quit. So they would pay him. I like this line. Must pay him. So that's it. They must pay him. As long as they're paying him, we don't care. We keep the 2 million in our pocket and just hope that when they're ready, it's like, yo, I've got your 2 M's right here. When you're ready, come get it. But if I move this thing by the 1st of July he's not here, I'm taking off 500k. In fact, I'm taking on 1 million. Forget about it.
Oh God. I love when you see the chat going is crazy.
Big up
It's
yourself.
my baby and Mark.
Is my baby Mark,
Mark.
Mark
It's
Drex.
my Let me
Bro,
cook.
cook, bro. We are enjoying it. Cook, cook, cook. Put some spice on the thing, some chili powder and some things, bro. Cook. We're here. We have what? We have about
Oh God.
yeah, maybe we have about 5 more minutes to go. You want to cook, bro. That's and let me see if there's any news I'd like to bring to you guys right now. There's nothing. Um, I know a lot of tactical are looking at phase 3 and phase 2 kind of play. Yeah. Yo, what do you guys test? Do you think you could do you think Luke Shaw, if it was, would you give Luke Shaw an extension? Would you give-
There's something to have talent. There's also nothing to be available. If you're not available, what's the point now? You go now. It's not. It's rarely available. I think he's a decent player. It's a decent player when it's actually on form. Mostly when he
Mhm,
has what they call a someone to basically fight for that spot with. It tends to get the best out of yeah, himself in those
mhm.
conditions. But
Yeah.
he's injured back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I don't know. We just need someone known as that's basically consistent. I wouldn't though. To be
Mhm.
fair, I wouldn't. I wouldn't give him any contract.
Yo, I'm just trying to see if there's any news up there concerning United.
It's nothing, bro. Let's round up.
Yo, just gonna say a big shout out to, before we round up this one, Ethan Whitley, bro, the 250th academy player who got promoted in the first squad yesterday. I watched the under 18, bro. That guy's goal. I don't know. Let me see if I could find that goal and just, and Joe, before we close the shop in the next, let me look for that goal. Yeah, quick test. Pardon, let me look for that goal. It's
That's
one
fine.
of
Yeah,
those
okay,
goals
take it time.
I could bring up to the stage. I think it's right here.
Oh, imagine talking about Ashford. This might be. I'm not sure how correct this is. Though. It's on the scores. I'm not
Mhm.
sure. So on the scores, it says Ashford taking Newcastle to arbitration to resolve Man United move.
I don't want him to even take it up. No, we don't want arbitration. We want to wait, bro. We want to wait. No to arbitration. We want to wait, bro. We want to wait, bro. I want to
Yeah.
wait for that. I want to wait for him, bro. I want to wait, like really wait, bro.
Yeah.
I need to find this thing. Yeah, I need to find. I need to find the boys' goal. Oh my days, like oh my days. That goal was good. Yeah, also Graham Potter is in talk with Ayas to take over the Ayas, so that's one
Good.
out already.
Good though. Good for Graham Potter. I think I love it when you see when these managers go to different leagues, right? It's
Hmm.
good. I believe Graham Potter is an okay coach though, but Chelsea was just too what called not supposed. I won't say too big of a move, but the conditions were not the
Hmm.
best.
Okay, guys, pardon me. No, I can't even find. Okay, yeah, found it. Yeah, okay, I found the goal, bro. Yeah, this guy is no. Travis, what are you smoking? Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
is the goal, bro. This is the goal. I found the goal, bro. Yeah, bring it up. Let me just bring it.
this goal has to be worth it. Though. Yes, you have scouted Whitley 18 months without fail. I told you, man. So I never knew Mark is a scout too, though. So no, Mark would be like them. What they call like them. All those the big shots. What they call it, managers. The
Yeah.
one that had Ronaldo.
Oh, okay. The late Raiola.
Yeah, like the no, I don't use Real. I will use the living.
Oh, George Mendes.
Mendes. Yeah, just Mendes. Yeah, just Mendes. Yeah.
No, Tesh, this is it. This is it. Let me take it back. Can you see the screen?
Yeah. Wow, one touch. Is it right footed or left footed?
Right. Bro, man. They won the under is it under 18 or 16 League Cup. Bro, bro, bro.
I haven't watched him. How is he though? From his skill, his skill. Because when I see this guy, I always go back to Greenwood. How is he from his skill perspective?
No, even yesterday, Bruno was trying to find him all the time
The
to at least
scorer.
give him a goal. Yeah, bro, man.
I think I heard that Bruno said he has 7 minutes to score a goal.
Yeah, he came on for 9 minutes. So Bruno tried to
Okay.
find him all the time. Like, guys, we've come to the end of today's show. We're not gonna go past the 1 hour 30 minutes mark. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody that was on here. Thank you so much. I just got a kind reminder that we'll be stepping out soon. All right. Thank you so much, guys. We would really appreciate you guys. So keep it locked down. Yeah, don't forget United are playing on Saturday, and we would be doing a watch along on that one. And also the Arsenal Tottenham game. Tesh will be covering the Tottenham game because why? We've been covering Tottenham games so far this season. And yeah, it's just fair to actually
I
cover
think I
that.
probably kind of liking Ange Ball. Probably almost kind of Ange thing is.
Yeah, just like that we lost Tesh. Just like that we lost Tesh. Oh,
Where is it? Where is it? Omo.
I don't know. Guys, take care of yourself. Have a good night. It's been Tess and Admiral Drex on Day of Sport with possible outcome for match day 35. Guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. Big up everyone in the chat. GB, Bestie, Brush, Afra,
One.
Manj, Luwan, big up yourself. Thank you so much, guys. Until we come your way again. You take care. Don't forget, God loves you more than the devil hates you. Peace, and we out of here. Bye.